7 seconds. All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who's teaching this truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered four corners of the earth, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Hispanics, Native American Indians, the true Israelites that's coming out the elect nation of Israel, and the nation that the Lord is only dealing with. Okay? This brother, Jonathan from GMS Detroit, and just doing a little walk and talk. Just got off the plantation, and I had a lot of things on my live. Pushing his words, just watching lessons. So I watched another one. I believe it was Elder Manasseh Zakba getting on, Nate. And like I said, we're not just, getting on Nate just to get on him. But, it's just for correction, man. So you don't be shame-faced in these last days, man. Because you got to look at the Power Rangers, the Purple Power Rangers. Bro, yeah, they got a good number of followers and members, but the Lord doesn't deal with quantity. He's looking for that quality. So this is a twofold video going on, because in that video, he was going to other countries to recruit and wake up the nation, okay? But you gotta understand, man, on this side, where we're still under the curses, the Lord is only going to redeem his elect. Yes, the Lord is going to deal with all Israel, but on this side, 2/3 have to be destroyed. Okay? So, going back to that, when you look at the IUIC, it's all for, money. To look good, look fancy. You got the hair lineups, the glorified garments, so on and so forth. You got these Coliseum banquets, these pageants. Man, keep your wife at home. But the word is going to, reach the four corners of the earth itself, via the internet, via YouTube. When you get into Psalms, the 19th chapter, talking about basically day and night, knowledge should increase. Bro, you got brothers out here who's doing the work, putting up videos day and night, where if you got a tablet, a laptop, so on and so forth, you can look up these videos, man. The internet is doing the heavy lifting for us. So, all that things that these guys are doing, especially Nate, it's all just a little money grab thing. Only people with money are able to go and fly out, sell merch, so on and so forth. That's what happens when you get into that, CL5C3? Got a whole business. And they already got a record of him admitting like he wanted to get a loan for a church. But they do have one, but you got to teach what they want to teach. All right? So now you got to scratch your head on that. Because things ain't, looking correct when you look at, it's judgment. 1 second. I don't know if you can see it, but nevertheless, lesson still gonna come out. But when you get into, what a resume of a prophet is, and when you get into Ezekiel 33 and 33, when a prophet prophesies and the things come to pass, lo, a prophet has been amongst you. But when you look at Nate for an example, things don't line up. We caught him in lies. Then he lied about the lie. The Lord is exposing, man. Scriptures say that he shall uncover thy secret place. Roughly paraphrasing. But like you said, James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Oh, gotta stay away from strobe lights. Slacky. Now you look at the congregation, man, they just free balling now. We having like tons of examples from DeMarcus, that Jake, man, I saw that video, I was like, yo, get this man a garbage. Bung out that Revelations. Revelations and got into how the economy is and how everything was going digital. I'm like, okay, right. And then they brought out some unneeded, unseasoned scripture that didn't even fit. White women and sin. They free balling, man. And also the scriptures in Proverbs says, don't meddle with them that is subject to change. Because the Lord, it doesn't change, man. The Lord is not an author of confusion, man. And that's why we give them the nickname Israel United in Confusion, because these breakdowns that they give us is something different. So what I'm saying is, I'm going to switch the topic. It's not for you to look fancy, flashy in your aircraft or planes. Because now we're really seeing that you're just doing this for the filthy lucre, man. And Titus says, them of the circumcision, basically knowing that they're Israelites, their mouths must be stopped for filthy lucre's sake, basically. Slack. But the thing is, and the point is, you don't need to be doing all that, bro. Like I said, the internet is doing this heavy lifting for us. And then you coming out to try to gather all the nations, the whole nation of Israel, that's not going to happen, man. 2/3 is going to be cut off. And that's talking about the nation of Israel, man. Because some of the Israelites, they heard this and they ain't going to change, man. They ain't gonna put down the pork chops. They ain't gonna put down the blunt. They ain't gonna stop committing adultery. That's why the Lord is only here for a remnant. All right? And they don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this truth. We're in the times where there's no excuse. When I got back into that Psalms 19, it was basically the word has gotten, everybody heard it. Because you got brothers that speak different languages. And that's why I do like how the Lord set up our elders apostles on down with GMS. You got Elder Apostle Tahar, the head, getting deep nitty gritty in the scriptures, setting the foundation. You got Elder Apostle Rakai, get down, he will give you the history and some of the things what they used to do to the Native Americans, Reuben and Gad. And then you got Elder Apostle Ramlab, the Latino Hispanic, I believe he's Ephraim, tribe of Ephraim. Brother, Elder speaks Spanish. So, the You can get this in all ways, shapes, and forms. And like I said, with YouTube, you got transcripts. If they do speak a different language, they can translate it for you in English. And Elder Manak Zagba was doing the video with, I believe, the brother in Holland. He was doing it in sign language. So honestly, there's no excuse not to get this word. But again, only the elect is going to get it. Okay? When you get into Revelation 14, who sang that new song? You know, that new song is basically into the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the gospel that's getting preached the correct way. Because, you know, you might have the churches. All right, that's what we grew up on. Then, you know, later on you might have IUIC. That might just be the remix. The GMS, that's a whole new album, man. And it's fire. And the Lord's coming with that fire. Just being silly. But again, the only person who's going to think that's going to be fire is going to be the elect. But they're going to be saved from it. Because they're going to understand that new song that nobody knew. All right? From the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to the way you conduct yourself, having the fear, and of course, knowing the names. All right? Getting Proverbs 30:4, who was his name and who was his son name? I believe 1 John. Oh, damn. Salaki. I know it's in the book of John 5. And God, I wish I can get my scriptures out. But it tells you the ones who overcame the world and took the victory, and basically who believed on the name. So the name is also a part of that. But you guys, you know, or you call him whatever you want, or we don't know his name. That just goes to show, man, because the Lord reveals his secrets onto the prophets. But, you know, I didn't want to make it too long. It was on my log. Get some privacy. You know, I can actually get the scriptures. Do a part 2 on this video, Lord willing. But again, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. And again, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who's teaching this truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. I'm going to close out, say shalom, and on to the next lesson.